The Ford Mustang. Last year, this was Australia's best-selling sports car. Now it's outsold the Toyota 86, Subaru BRZ, and the Mazda MX-5 combined. New for this year though, Ford have given the Mustang a fresh look, more grunt in the V8, and a 10-speed auto. But is it still good enough to be Australia's favourite sports car?
Pricing in the entry-level manual GT moves up $5,500 to $62,990 before on-road costs. The automatic is up $6,269 to $66,259, while the range-topping automatic-only convertible moves up $8,793 to just a touch under 75 grand. Now, the increase in price also means an increased performance, to the tune of an additional 33 kilowatts and 26 newton meters. Power from the 5-litre Coyote V8 tops out at 339 kilowatts and 556 newton meters of torque. Now, Ford have done a few clever little things with the engine, such as dual fuel injection, an all-new cylinder head design, and a new crankshaft for the increased outputs. Manual V8 versions get an upgraded twin-disc clutch, as well as a dual-mass flywheel, and it just makes the clutch a little bit easier to use. The 10-speed automatic is also a real gem around town. Chuck it in drive, cruise around, and it doesn't have a problem shifting smartly and quickly when you want it to. Get out onto a freeway though, and that 10-speed really comes into its own. Engine speeds sit at around 1500 RPM when you're cruising at about 100 kilometers, which is good for fuel. Consumption figures are still a bit high, with the manual rated at 13 litres per 100 kilometers, while the automatic is a little bit better at 12.7. Also new in the update is a drag strip mode, which is basically launch control. And in the 10-speed auto, it'll get you from 0 to 100 in as quick as 4.3 seconds. The facelifted 2018 Mustang also gains a bimodal exhaust, with 4 settings: quiet, normal, sport, and track. Now you can basically think of this as just a volume dial, going from quiet all the way up to loud. There's also a good neighbor mode that lets you set when the exhaust gets loud, so you're not waking up the people around you in an early morning start. The suspension and steering have also been tweaked and just makes the Mustang feel a bit sharper, a bit more like a sports car, and less like a Grand Tourer. Inside, they've appointed new soft touch materials around the doors, the center console, and the steering wheel. And it does actually help to elevate a somewhat plain and drab interior. Analog instrumentation is also gone, replaced by a 12-inch all-digital display. Now for those who love their gadgets, you get to tweak around a few little things like dial colors and displays. Those who love a bit of tech will love a play of the new instrumentation. Safety features also get a lift in this update. Autonomous emergency braking, lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control, they're all in there, as well as a reversing camera. Although the price is starting to get a bit steep, there really isn't any other vehicle that can deliver that rear drive thrill and V8 power at this price, is there? The upgrades, while seemingly small on paper, actually add up to a tangible difference in this facelifted Mustang, whether it's going to be used for a daily commute or weekend track work in equal measure.
For the full written review, head to GoAuto.com.au where you can check out the latest and greatest in the automotive world.